And welcome back once again, everybody. This is actually the same morning that I recorded the intro and outro for the previous upload because insomnia. Hooray! So I just finished editing episodes 26 through 30. I hope you enjoy them. I had various levels of things to say, but I will let the reactions speak for themselves. And as always, stick around at the end for the shameless self-promotion that, quite frankly, is obligatory in this day and age. Alright, Toku team. Still haven't decided if I like that or not, but it's working so far. We are just going to keep it moving right along with more of Zia. We're getting another Adam-focused episode already. He did that same flip in the Halloween episode. He must just really enjoy that flip.
Want to see something strange? Check this out.
What is it?
I don't know.
It's kind of weird to be fighting out here.
Looks like
Oh, what could this strange Metal Gear possibly be from? It's not like we're fighting the fucking Machine Empire!
Sprocket is our first built son, and he's taken to the family business.
So you
like
did
oil
build
to a
him.
crankshaft.
Of course he is.
You did build him, but I know canonically that the robots reproduce by fucking.
Just as I suspected, it's an artifact of King Mondo and his machine empire.
Just as I suspected, it's a fucking gear, and you're fighting a guy with a giant gear strapped to his back. I figured that out, and I didn't have to leave my tube! How much dry ice did they cram in that thing to get that effect? That's a lot of fucking smoke. Since when can Adam use swords? As the Black Ranger, he had an axe. As the Zeo Green Ranger, he has 2 axes. Oh, Tanya's down. Bad. That's what I've been saying, Tanya. Go for it, go for it, go for it, go for it.
Hey, Tanya.
Oh, this douchebag.
Hello, Sean.
Appropriate reaction. Appropriate dismissive reaction, especially the way this motherfucker strutted up. He's about to prove me right. He is there just to show off his new girlfriend and try to make Tanya mad or upset and come back because he's a fucking douchebag. I never liked this fucking guy from the minute he showed up.
This is Veronica, my new girlfriend.
Called it!
Hello, Veronica. Nice to meet you. I'm sure it is.
I'm sure it is. I'm
So
not
you
like
can
other
return.
girls. I like
for the
cheating
tournament.
douchebags. That is, yes, Adam
Come
did
on.
try to hook up with that girl. I think. Somebody did. I know somebody did. I definitely recognize that Veronica girl from a past season. It was... oh god, who tried to hook up with her? Regardless, they did not have to have this random side character become such a fucking douchebag. They could have just as easily had him be... because, like, in the early seasons, they very frequently used Bulk and Skull as the moral lesson, the objective demonstration of the moral lesson, right? And that's kind of what they're doing here, like, don't cheat on your tests, don't be a douchebag just because someone's better at a sport than you. But instead of making him outright essential... trying to think of an example. I would keep thinking of like the Malfoy example, but I don't want to reference Harry Potter. They didn't have to keep making him more and more of an ass. They could have had him be just perpetually down on his luck. The way Bulk and Skull were always on the wrong side of karma in the earlier seasons. They could have done something like that for this guy, especially if he's only going to show up periodically. But I guess, now that I say that, I guess it does make more sense for him to be... the more of an ass he is, the more memorable he is, so if he's gone for over 12 episodes, we'll still remember him when he comes back.
What if someone else gets a hold of Barney?
Oh, that's what the fucking douchebag found. He found, yep.
This little baby's my ticket to a sure win.
What is it, Zoran?
It's called an alarm, Catherine. We went over this in episode 1 when Tanya asked what it was. She at least had the excuse of being from the past. I'm Zordon, and I'm once again reporting from my tube. Ha! Nice. Rocky just throwing the whole wall away. Things Tommy has said to her outside of work hours.
Good luck. I know you're gonna win. Especially since you got that
Yeah,
secret weapon.
yeah, she was definitely in an
Just
earlier
focus,
season.
focus,
I
and
remember her
concentrate.
being
That's what
kind
you
of a
can't do.
bitch.
Good luck, sweetie.
Let's go, man.
Oh, she said sweetie! They're dating! Dating confirmed! Green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Now, first of all, quick practical question. How would turning invisible in the middle of the fight still help you win, not be an immediate disqualification, and also, going back to the first point, even if you're landing hits, no one's going to see it. Like, if he was using the invisibility to fuck with other people's matches or solo demonstrations to make them lose points, that's how you would use invisibility. But in a 1v1, the judges kind of need to see you, my dude. But that's what I'm talking about, though, where, like, he's acknowledging, he's learning the moral lesson of the episode. Even if he doesn't win the round, which obviously he's not, he's going up against Adam, he's obviously going to lose, he's facing a Power Ranger. But that's what I was talking about earlier.
Hey, look, I want to say I'm sorry about everything that happened earlier. I owe you both an apology.
Good.
Forget about it, Sean. We already
No, don't forget about it. Make him grovel.
friends.
All right.
Yeah, I know. Obviously, they gotta be friends. They gotta not kiss and make up because you can't show them kissing no more. All right, we are now going into the Power of Gold, episode 27. I don't think we're actually gonna see. Oh wait, no, we're gonna see. It's not gonna be Jason. That does come later. This is where we meet Trey of Triforia. I was trying to remember, like, how are we getting the Gold Ranger this early when I know there's a whole big hullabaloo about who it might be and all the red herrings like Tommy's brother, who is never going to be relevant again after that. Wolfsbane is a way better name for this monster than, I think it was Bara Goblin?
I didn't think so, you dumb breath.
I forget his exact name in O Ranger, but I remember thinking it wasn't very fitting.
I'll be alright.
I'm also just really surprised that they're actually just making new footage for it when they were setting this whole scene up to really just be right from the Sentai. Like that. I think.
Man, I sure wish the other guys were here to help.
It's hard to tell sometimes.
Not much longer we can hold out.
There, now we're in the Sentai. I got nothing. King Pyramider can't be critiqued.
Alpha, you better get everyone back here.
Billy, what did you find?
Something incredible. Really incredible.
Hello. A new boyfriend. Billy found a new boy. Billy found 3 new boyfriends.
Disappeared from our scanners. It must be equipped with some sort of flooding device.
I'm saying Billy fucks aliens.
That power belongs to
Yes. Yes, he
I picked
does.
up this visual at the same time.
You have to locate that pyramid before King Mondo does. His power could hold the answer to our problems.
You have to locate the pyramid. Its power could hold the answer to upgrading my tube.
Powerful new weapon that we don't know anything
I gotta get as many tube jokes as I can. I only got 2.5 seasons left. Billy made a gizmo. And it's already appropriately colored for the gold ring. Imagine if all the people. No. Imagine if the Gold Ranger, instead of being one power source, was another crystal that could be split into 5, so we could have like a full 10 Rangers. Or, at the very least, since Trey of Triforia is 3 people in one, but I will never understand the logic of the alien races in Power Rangers. But if instead of making just one person the Gold Ranger and they couldn't handle it, what if it made like 3 people 3 new Power Rangers? You could have black, because we don't have a black Zeo Ranger, gold, and probably white as the third color, I guess. I'm just saying that'd be cool, because then you could have Tommy's brother bring back Jason, and you could have Billy.
Man, he's incredible.
No kidding. Yeah.
Why haven't we seen him before?
Because he only just showed up, Thomas. You've been discussing this half the episode. I am not going to make a joke about gold balls. I'm not going to make a joke about gold balls. I'm not going to make a joke about gold balls. Yeah, I forgot just how much they were teasing that Billy might be the Sixth Ranger. And honestly, I really wish they had gone with it. I really wish they had gone with it. It was, especially as a kid, seeing Jason come back. But unfortunately, every time I talk about Jason, I have to talk about the shit Austin St. John has gotten up to. And it's a bummer. It's a bummer that a fucking Power Ranger would do shit like that. But story-wise, it worked out very well, don't get me wrong. Like, having Jason come back and be the Sixth Ranger, what with Tommy as the Red Ranger leader, is a very nice bookend mirror image of season 1 and 2, with Jason as the Red Ranger and Tommy coming in as green and white. But God, especially the way they were like very clearly, they weren't even hinting at it. They were like, what's something more obvious than a lampshade? That's what they were doing with that bit with Billy at the end there. Alright, so we have the appearance of the Sixth Ranger. Excellent entrance. Obviously, the team had to be getting their ass kicked by basic cogs, and admittedly, it was a very powerful monster in the Sentai as well, to make it worthwhile to have the Sixth Ranger show up. I do, like I was saying, I do wish they had just let it be Billy. I do also like the implication that Billy was off. I'm gonna pretend that Billy was off meeting Trey and making a new alien boyfriend before showing back up at the command center. That's just what I'm gonna choose to believe.
Hey.
Oh hey, it's Computer Nerd.
Well, I thought while you're out in the desert collecting stuff with Raymond, I'd paint the background to the terrarium.
Buddy, you're not.
You collect all kinds of cool stuff. Maybe even a spider.
You're not gonna get with Tanya just because you're wearing green, okay? She's already spoken for.
What could possibly go wrong in the desert?
Why would you say that, you stupid bitch? Every 90s show had to have a shrinking episode. Power Rangers, totally Spies. Not even a 90s show. That's just totally Spies. They had an episode for every interest. What else? Mighty Ducks. Darkwing Duck. A lot of ducks. DuckTales. A lot of ducks. Why am I stuck on ducks? What the fuck? Alright, hopefully, as always, I have to point out, hopefully no one fucking collapsed from heat exhaustion during this episode filming.
It looks just like Tommy's truck. Talk about yourself.
It's a Jeep. Ah, god damn it, Rocky, you're not allowed to be funny. I love the fucking, the chipmunk voices. Buddy, that's a ranger. That's the opposite of scary.
We shouldn't take things in our chores. See ya!
Why
You oughta.
Okay, you guys should be safe over here.
Really?
You got here just in time.
Like, just right out in the open when you're about to have a fucking fight. They are going to get stepped on, young man. Young mans, because there's 3 of you.
Well, don't stop now, Cogs. I was just getting started. Come on!
That sounds like Ichigo. It sounds like Johnny Young Bosch is giving the voice for the Gold Ranger until we actually know who it is. Because that sounded like fucking Ichigo.
I knew he'd disappear when the going got tough.
Has anybody seen Tommy and Cat?
There they are. Over there.
Hey guys!
Thankfully, they're very brightly colored and easy to spot.
But I should be able to spread them out using this molecular respacer. Just keep your fingers crossed.
Still a better parking job than the first time the rad bug literally crashed into the command center.
That was definitely one of my biggest challenges. I'm just glad I figured it out.
So wait.
You figured it out in like 3 fucking seconds. You had... Stop selling yourself... Really, stop selling yourself short!
Why'd you guys leave me out in the desert?
Yeah, you owe someone an apology.
We're really sorry.
And an
man.
explanation.
We get all turned around. We were driving out there for hours. Look, we're sorry, man.
Okay. Alright, well, I guess I needed the exercise anyway.
He is handling that way too well. Yeah, they could have at least lied to what's-his-face, computer kid, and told him, like, hey, man... Which actually wouldn't have even been that much of a lie. It's just like, hey, yeah, sorry, man, the Machine Empire fucking showed up and we had to run for our lives. Because we're only human. We're not Power Rangers. No. Okay, so apparently it was somebody named Brad Hawkins. I know why his voice sounded familiar. He was in Trigun, so he must have voiced Vash in Trigun. And that's why his voice sounded so fucking familiar in all those scenes just now. Okay. I was fucking convinced it was Johnny. Something I forgot to mention last episode was the fuck is this? The fuck you doing? I like that we're setting up multiple... Oh my god, this face. Multiple red herrings. So, like, first we had Billy... walking into the command center, and it's like, oh, maybe Billy's the Gold Ranger. Bulk thinking maybe that it's Skull, which also would have been an excellent fucking decision, especially if Skull becomes the Gold Ranger, and then Bulk takes on a supporting role in the command center alongside Billy. That would have been such a cool fucking decision. And then they could finally be done working with fucking Lieutenant Detective Douchebag. God damn it, Christmas episode. Look, as long as it's not when Alpha abducts children. Alright, which one of the Rangers is now a grandfather, and that this is all going to be a flashback for? This guy gets 2 episodes in a row?
About how their culture celebrate the holidays. And not to mention...
Holy shit, this dude is tall.
Hi, guys.
Oh, shrimp.
This dude is taller than JDF.
It seems their individual cultures cause them to celebrate in different ways. We should take advantage of these differences.
Brilliant scheme, my dear. We shall see to it that diversity shall be their very undoing.
You're the Republican government? Look, I try not to get political, but sometimes they set me up too easily for it. I mean, Jesus Christ, look at Mondo. The only person fatter than Mondo is Trump. Zordon, you are not subtle! I'm Zordon, and I think I prefer the Caribbean look you gave me last time! In my tube! Ah, shit, I fucked it up.
Thank you, Alpha.
Moving on. Moving on.
How very festive! So why wasn't I invited to your little party?
You're definitely not on the list.
Guys, there's a civilian behind you. You can't morph, you fucking idiots. This is why you should just tell people who you are, you fucking idiots. Oh no, he hit them with the conservinator ray. It makes everybody conservatives. The MAGA blaster.
I'm afraid that is not possible. King Mondo's Bias Blaster has tapped into the...
Bias Blaster. I should have been paying attention earlier. That is a good fucking name for that.
Hi. Is this where the holiday party is tonight?
Ah, the magic of children. No. Somebody still be mean to the kid. It'll be funny.
I'm sorry too, man. What I was saying was just not cool.
Hug it out. Hug it. Not you two. Okay, so canonically Tommy and Kat fuck and marry and stay together.
Hey, Grandma. How you doing? I'm here to pick up the dipsqueak. Mom and Dad said to say hi and thanks for babysitting.
Oh, we love to do it.
Okay, little brother, let's go.
Why do you still have your Oh.
Do you guys think you could watch him just a little bit longer? There's something I got
Their grandson is a Power Ranger.
Of course.
Did you see Tommy fucking Pavlovianly going for, like, his wrist? Yeah, I have to. On a holiday episode, especially as mildly cringy as that, I have to either be incredibly vicious to have things to say, or I need to not have much to say. Thankfully, they gave me a lot of openings for political jokes, so I'll take those. And I like the implication that in the future, Tommy and Kat are still aware of the Rangers. Their grandson is whoever the newest team is. That newest team is obviously being run by Zordon again, or someone using equivalent systems because it's the same deep deep doop beep boop. Holiday episodes on kids shows just are rarely interesting because they're just so fucking heavy-handed, unfortunately. Alright, and let's finish off this batch of episodes. Stone Canyon mentioned, take a shot. Who gave Rodney any level of authority?
Think the Gold Ranger knows how to surf?
And I think this is the second time he's been a lifeguard. This is when they tease that his that Tommy's brother is possibly the Gold Ranger. He looks much better with the goatee growing in than he did last time he was on an episode.
There's a lot of things you don't know about me, bro.
Yeah, because you've only hung out once since learning you had a brother. I'm blaming Tommy for that, is what I'm trying to get at. Why are you back? We already used you in your disgusting teeth.
If it reaches the water, it will destroy oceans all over the world. Everything will be destroyed.
It's too late, it's in the water!
No! The current's carrying us south towards the competition. Zoran, tell Tommy to get everyone out of the water.
I sure hope Billy's come up with the neutralizer. We better get back to the power chamber.
Yeah!
Nice job fucking up, team.
Hey guys, check that out.
What the? What's happening?
Bop, 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 bop.
Tommy, you must clear the beach area. King Mondo is converting the world's water supply into...
Right, I forgot his brother knows who the Power Rangers are. I was like, guys, you can't have him come along with you, but then, yeah, I forgot.
Are you alright? Yeah, I'm okay. Where's Kat?
I haven't watched Epic, the musical. I haven't listened to any of the songs, but now I'm just thinking of the Get in the Water song.
Goodness. You okay?
So she goes under the water just long enough to cut to commercial, and then come back and she's right there. Like, the shit they used to pull to make commercials more dramatic, it's fucking hilarious watching it when you can just go right to the next scene.
Leaky faucet. I thought we got rid of that slime spreader.
Thank you for acknowledging the previous episode. Tanya hitting us with the continuity.
Billy has determined that by destroying the leaky faucet monster, the spell will be broken and the water will return.
It's not a spell, they're machines, they're not magic. If you want to say...
We don't have time,
Just say something like, destroying the leaky faucet monster will cause a chain reaction that will turn all the water back to normal. It'd be that fucking simple. I know we've had 3 seasons of magic villains, but we're not dealing with magic anymore. This is a nitpick. I know it's a nitpick, but I'm sticking to my gun. Oh, UAO Ranger logo, take a shot.
Come on, give me your best shot.
Sorry, guys. No,
Fucking doing the substitution technique there.
We have to find a way to stop it.
I don't know the hand signs. I mean, I watched Naruto, but I never learned them.
It looks like the shoes on the other hand now.
Shoes on the other hand, man. I do like a malapropism.
Hey, did David show up?
Oh yeah, I haven't seen him. How weird.
Oh, man, how's it going? You okay? I'm fine. I just had a
I have been summoned! Somebody other than a fucking Power Ranger won a competition. Get this man a morpher! And that is the end of episode 30 and the end of another disc. Got 20 episodes left of the season. I think, aside from wishing they did not bring back this fucking monster, because I hate this fucking monster, poisoning the entire world's water supply is a pretty good use for that monster. They could have also just done a diet craze. I said this back in the movie production episode. They could have just used him to do another diet craze like they did in the Sentai. But yeah, poisoning the whole world's water supply is an interesting use for him. So we've had Billy, Skull, and David as all potential teasers for the Gold Ranger. Again, obviously, it's not going to be any of them. But I think it would have been so cool if when Trey has to pass the power to someone, because it's Trey of Triforia, it would have been so cool to pass the power to the three of them and have like a black, a gold, and a white ranger. That would have been so fucking cool. They never would have done it. It would have been 3 times as many suits. And so much extra work. But it would have been so cool because then Billy could be a ranger again. You could have David being a ranger alongside his brother. And you could have Skull being a ranger, which he absolutely deserves to be. And Bulk could be a supporting role in the command center, like I said a few episodes back. And that was episodes 26 through 30. I'm not going to go into all of the rambling about the season and the episodes and, you know, other ways they could have done the Gold Ranger, because I did plenty of that in the episode outros. But as always, thank you for watching on whatever platform you happen to be watching on. Please, you know, all the normal checklist of things like favorite, subscribe, etc., 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 etc. Let me know in the comments some of your favorite moments, favorite jokes, because all of my jokes are hilarious, let's be honest. If you are watching on YouTube, you are watching this in December when this uploaded, but please don't forget that if you're able, if you're interested. I know that not everyone is able to, because it took me like several fucking years before I could reliably subscribe to any patrons' Patreon pages. But if you are able to, for as low as $1 a month, you can join the Patreon and you get access to the videos a month early. You get the exclusive uploads for things that either YouTube won't let me post, like The Devil May Cry from Netflix, or the things that I deliberately keep exclusive to the Patreon, like the full Live News movie and the Sentai crossover episodes, for example. You also get the Discord, month early exclusives, Discord, and that's just all right at the entry level. And then the benefits only go up from there. We're going to leave it on that. We are wrapping up. You can already feel the end of the season approaching. And I am enjoying Zeo. I think it's the strongest season so far of the Zordon era. But we'll save all those thoughts for like a season recap at the end.